That'll be a new sound we're going to hear
A lot of.
probably 45,000 times a day.
You thirsty? Hi there.
Hi there.
Oh, Jackie boy. So we just bought Jack.
Oh, it's a camera. I didn't even know that we were recording anything.
Sean didn't even know I had that on.
I was like, now you want to talk to me and have a conversation. I just had a grumpy with him before because he wasn't answering me back.
Oh my god, you're nearly finished.
Oh my god.
What thing's coming? Oh no.
So for anyone that doesn't know what this is, it's like a 80-year-old man's walker
For a little man.
for a little old man. Are they in there?
The doors do open on this.
We're trying to encourage him to walk a little bit more. Like, he is so close, but he walks for a bit and then he stops because I feel like he's just super lazy.
He's gonna love this.
I don't know where he gets it from. What do you reckon, mate?
I like it.
Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Here, look. Here. Hang on, something's making a noise. I've got to check it out.
This is the most awkward toy we've ever bought because it doesn't fit anywhere. And
No.
Chris is like, you can't buy something like that. There's nowhere to put it. I'm like, I don't care. I'm getting it anyway. Look at the hours.
The
of fun
moment
it's
he
gonna have.
walks and he doesn't need it anymore, it's out of here. It's gone.
But until then, he's gonna love it.
Because I don't like crap in the caravan. I know this is not crap, but it will eventually become
He's also
crap
got a new,
when he doesn't need it anymore.
he's also got
Oh
a new
yeah.
bar.
Can I do a fill in on this? So you would have seen in our older episodes that we give him a bath in a green flexi tub, but it's round. And he's at the point where he sits in there, like his legs are kind of like this now, and he can't stretch them out. That was funny.
Can you do it again? I didn't quite see it. Oh yeah. Wow.
So we've got this one, which is actually a laundry basket, just a flexi tub laundry basket. Apparently you could get them in Bunnings, but Bunnings didn't have any, so then I got online, and this is from IKEA. It was like $7.99 or something, it cost nothing. So it's a flexi basket which I can use for washing,
Perfect.
but also his bathtub. Jack, can I borrow you? And you can go back to your toy. Look.
Use Jack as a prop.
So now his legs have room.
Yeah. Hey.
The base before didn't have the room.
Much
There he
better.
gets. Also the flexi tub sides were like up here somewhere, so he used to try and stand up on it and
Yeah.
wobbling around. And so yeah, this is his new bathtub. It's like $7. It's awesome.
Hey, there we go.
Well done.
Hey, good boy. How good's that? Look out for the car. Uh-oh.
So while we're on kids' toys, I thought I'd show you these. Any mum knows Anko, it's Kmart. It's like $25 odd for a set of these, but I'll show you these two pieces that are out because we haven't opened it yet. See, they like magnet together. So basically you can build things, all of these things, you don't need anything to connect them. They just connect with magnets. And another kid that was at the caravan park here had like 3 or 4 sets of them, and they were making houses and then cars and whatnot. 'Cause there's wheels in that one. See, there's wheels there. And they're really cool, so we got them for the kids to try out because Jada loved them, and I think it'll be cool for Jack as well as he gets a bit better, like just to increase his motor skills.
Well, back again. You're probably wondering what's on earth have I got here? So straight up, this is a 20-litre water jerry, and I'm going to be filling it full of water. And this is going to be our onboard water in the car. So there's been quite a few times where we've been up the Cape, or even beforehand, where we've taken water bottles and it's just not been enough water, because we do go through a fair bit of water during the day, especially with the 2 kids in the back as well. So to have some onboard water, especially 20 litres, is quite a fair bit. And to have nice fresh water at your disposal when you need it, it's going to be super handy. So what we've done, I've gone down to Bunnings, and you can buy all of this from Bunnings, everything you see here. So I'll start with, you've just got your standard tap fitting for the tap itself. And then we've just got another tap fitting, a female end, to go onto the hose. And then we've got these 2 pieces. So these are I've just gone for the Pope brand. That's the first one I've seen with the size that I need. So I need a 20mm thread onto a 13mm barb. And then we just got a straight through piece, the exact same size, 20mm to 13mm barb. And then we just got one little lonely hose clamp, which is 11 to 16mm. And that's going to be our little coupling that we're going to put onto the hose. So I've got this clear tubing. It's a 13mm by 5 meters. I couldn't find any other sort of lengths or packages that just seem to be the 5 meters. I could be wrong, but that's all I could find at the time, which should be more than enough for what I want to do, because I don't really want to run it that far, because it is all gravity fed. So I'll run through where all these pieces go and where I'm going to fit it and where I'm going to sit it all and how I'm going to work it. Let's get stuck in. Yeah, the water container will come with a little bung at the bottom, so you just want to take that out and you want to get your straight through piece, which is your 20mm to 13 barb, and that just screws straight in the hole, replacing that small bun. So get the end of the clear hose, put your attachment over, push onto the barb, and with a flathead screwdriver just tighten up your clamp, which is on there nice and tight. It's not going anywhere whatsoever. So I've got the jerry can in, we've hooked up the hose. All I've done here is I've run the hose through a little gap, which is perfect between the fridge and this panel. It won't rub, it's not going to get caught up anywhere. So I'm going to use this space for our setup. So basically I'm going to just throw that in here. I'm going to sit up against there. So after looking at this for a couple of minutes, I've decided I'm going to get a couple of little eyelets. I'm going to get 2 either side and then a couple of little cheap hockey straps, and I'm going to crisscross them over just to try and keep this in place, because there is a fair bit of room there that it can sort of play around. I know when it's full it won't move around as much, but just for when it's half empty or even empty, I don't have to worry about that while we're full driving and off-road or wherever we are, you know, sloshing around. So I want to have just enough sort of curl around and up, and I might cut it about here somewhere. So if that's there, I'm going to get a couple of little mounting bits, and I might put one up here so it stays flush there, but I can just click it out and grab it when I need to. So it'll come out to about yay head length, so it'll be outside the car if it does want to leak or do anything silly. I'm not going to be wetting the inside of the car anytime soon. Beautiful. Tap connection on next. Make sure these are nice and tight. And then your 20mm by 13mm tap fitting literally just screws right in and into that. Nice and tight. And there we have it. On and off switch. So it's good. I'll have it up here somewhere out of the way, maybe tucked in somewhere. We'll see how we go. A good thing too with all these connections here, you can undo that bit there, and you can literally plug that straight onto a hose, fill your water tank up, so you don't actually have to take it out and put it back in, which is really, really handy. And if you're at a tap somewhere that doesn't have the other piece, you got one there as a spare anyway, so you can throw that one off and chuck it on the tap somewhere where you're filling up. We're gonna fill her up and see how we go. So this is just our best water filter that we use in the caravan. I've got it hooked up to the mains at the moment. See what she does. Righto, so I've got the little clip, little strap. I'll undo that. Out comes the hose. Got a water bottle here. Happy days. So all up for that whole system and everything you've seen, attachments and everything else, $52 including the jerry can, all from Bunnings. It's a pretty cheap alternative to throw in the back of your car for 20 litres of fresh water. So if you're on a bit of a budget or you're looking for a quick fix for water storage, I reckon this is a good option.
I've been meaning to give you an update recently about my cotton plant. And I keep saying, oh, I'm going to show it to the camera, I'm going to show it to the camera, and I hadn't yet. But oh my God, can you see it?
Yeah.
I have a cotton flower.
Does it go through, there's like 3 or 4 stages up, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's heaps of stages. So they start off like this here. It's like a little bud. And then it turns into this flower. And then the flower goes away, and from the inside of the flower comes the cotton bud.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Can you see it?
Yeah. They're actually, from the photos, they're actually really pretty
Yeah.
flowers.
The plant was looking really disgusting. Like, look at all the leaves. They're so gross. It's like something you'd see on the side of the road and not really think much of it.
It's definitely grown a lot more since the cave, because it only just survived the cave, literally.
So that's what I've been meaning to tell you about, was the cape. So when it went up the cape, it was in a smaller pot and it fell over like 5 times, and it was literally a ball of roots with soil in it, and that was it. And I was watering it every day just to keep it alive, because I couldn't buy soil up there. It was only red dirt, and when you get that wet it turns to clay. So yeah, I got back to Bunnings, got a slightly bigger pot that had a sturdier bottom, and then the new soil as well, and now it's just like flourishing. I am so proud.
Well, I must admit, this is the very first plant in I don't know how many years that you've actually grown, so I'm very, very impressed.
Yeah.
And you have proven me wrong. Proven me wrong. Proven me wrong.
Yay! It's on camera.
Which is awesome.
It's on camera. Yeah.
I'm genuinely impressed.
I was going to be taking this into the shower, because this is where I put it now. I sit it in the base of the shower to transport it, 'cause it's so big. And I didn't know that was there until I walked out, so it's exciting. I'm so proud.
Yeah, it's a good moment.
There's a grasshopper on him, look. See it? Get off. It's my cotton plant.
Well, we're at Innot Springs. This is our first little stop on our way out west. So we're here for one night. We're going to check out the springs, and we'll be moving again in the morning. So it's like just a quick little one-nighter overnight sort of stay, and we'll show you a bit more around here, because it's a bit of a touristy spot really, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. The lady in the office is a little bit
Lacking in life.
laid back. So it's hard to know whether she just didn't like us the second we walked in, or if she's just not having a good day, or if she's just naturally like that. So, yeah, interesting.
So we're all set up, caravans sorted, cars sorted. We are just getting changed now, because we're gonna head straight into there, straight in the hot springs. So just out the window here, you see a fence, if you can see it. It looks like a pool as we're driving in, but apparently it's a hot spring. But there's what, 4 or 5 pools? Say there was?
There's 3 which are adult and kid friendly, and then there's 2 or 3 that were undercover that were adult friendly, but the adult ones are open like 24 hours sort of thing. Kid ones, I don't know when they shut or whatnot, but kids ones are all outside. It's really weird, it looks like a pool area.
Well, that does.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a hot spring, but apparently there's a creek, and you can go feel it in the creek, and it's like really hot. We'll have to go have a look.
We'll take you with us, and we'll show you what it's all about, and how bloody hot it's going to be.
How hot it can actually be. We need like a little temperature thermometer.
Because there was a couple that was like 30 degrees or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, the bit of paper's in the car. There's one that's like 34 to 36 degrees or something. And then in the adults area, there was one that was like 40 to 41 degrees. It's like really hot. But then next to it is like equivalent of a plunge pool. So you go into there to cool off, and then you can get back in. They said we recommend only 10 minutes in the hot pool. So.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't want to spend longer there, that's for sure.
We're back on a new adventure with Paul and Annie again. So we loved hanging out so much at the Cape that we decided we'd do the inland route together too.
Why not, hey?
So yeah, it's all planned out. It's about 35 days or so, thereabouts.
Yeah, we've done a whole itinerary.
Yeah, so we're ready to go, make our way all the way to the border, and then we will actually part ways.
And Free to Explore have already gone.
Yeah, they've already done all this, so we'll catch up eventually. chuck your toe in, babe? There's more water in there at the moment than it was when we came down here last time.
Oh, the bubbles here.
Yeah, that's coming out quick, eh?
Oh, that's gonna be so hot.
Holy
Really, that hot?
wow, that is like really hot.
You wouldn't expect it.
That's like a really hot bath, like you just turned the hot water on and left it.
Really?
Yeah, that's literally what it feels like.
You go, Jada? Touch your toe.
You understand how hot this is now?
Move. Hang on.
Just a little bit of the water, it's all hot.
Oh god, that's steaming hot.
Steaming hot. I can feel it actually. I can feel the steam coming out my legs. You know why? Because there's stuff coming out of the ground here.
So that would be really, really hot.
That's probably why it was so hot, babe. Look at it all bubbling out.
It's full on.
Over here we saw someone let their dog off
Whoa.
and their dog run in and burn his food.
Yeah, wow.
That's ridiculous.
It really is that hot, eh?
They're coming to you now. They're not shy.
That's actually a lot better than what it was over there.
Yeah.
That's full on, like just from over here to here
That's
is a
a lot
dramatic
better.
difference. Oh, you couldn't even put your foot in over there, is that hot?
Oh, one's coming over to me.
Oh, it's actually really cool here,
One's right here.
like at the bottom.
That is so hot.
Wow. There's a weird sensation.
That's entirely different from what it was over there.
So different.
It kind of gets cold when you
What
move
sort
your
of
feet
fish
around
live in this
here.
temperature? How are they not a steamed piece of fish?
Just pick 'em
Pre-cooked fish.
You think they'd be like edible by now?
So if we have any fish experts out there,
Sorry.
drop some comments in the, or yeah, drop some answers in the comments.
The other one's taking.
Because I'd be very, very curious. Because the fish, they're not tiny, but they're not huge. But there's so many of them,
How do
And
they
if-
live in this temperature water?
and they were up there where it was that hot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how does a fish swim in temperatures that
They
hot?
have no thermostat.
Any of you out there know? Please let us know, because I'd be very, very intrigued.
So there's 3 spring pools here where they pump the water up. You've got a cool one, a medium one, and then a hot one around the corner. But apparently the medium one's the best, and it's pretty good for Jack 'cause it's got a nice edge on it.
It's actually really nice here.
Yeah, it's not bad, eh?
We were saying it before, like it's so hot outside, but then you think going into a hot pool, it's just going to be
Too much.
raining, but it's actually really refreshing. Beautiful.
The one on this side over here is like a normal pool.
Yeah.
This one is apparently body temperature. And then there's over, I don't know if you can see under the cover, there's a little one over here as well where that man just got out of. And that one's a couple of degrees hotter again.
Yeah.
But I think this one feels warmer than the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you been in that one?
Yep. I was in the cold pool before and I got bitten.
Bitten.
Yeah, there was a wasp trying to get down to the water to have a drink and I leant on him.
You are a sucker for getting yourself in.
I didn't even do it on purpose, like,
Oh, it's like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen to you.
yep,
Every time.
always.
You're so fine, oh lady. Let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby. Just move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine through the night. Hot and sweet through the night.
So we're in at Hot Springs this morning and it's only been one night, but I thought I'd just give you an update on the cotton plants. Look at the flower, it's going pink.
I wanna to know you. I know a place.
Apparently the pink flower is stage 2 of the process.
It's just around
So, Innot Springs done. That's off the list now. That was an absolute cracking spot. It was so much fun coming in and out of all these different pools over here. But like the river down here is insane. I've never walked into what looks a very freshwater cold creek. And as soon as you step onto the like sandy rock edges and then put your foot in, it's literally like a screaming hot pool. But then obviously the further you go down, it's a bit cooler, and it's just, I don't know, there's something about it.
We didn't take any footage of it, but last night there is some indoor adult pools, and we went there last night as well, so we got to have some time alone, which was nice. No, nothing happened. We were with other people. We were with other people. Oh god.
You can always have a bit of fun.
It's just a cool spot. So I don't know if lots of people stop through here or not, but it seemed like most people that came are older nomads. We were definitely the youngest people here.
Yeah,
but don't be scared off. Like, it's actually really cool.
Oh, it's awesome. And like a little hidden gem that we found last night. It wasn't until Paul was walking around last night, walking the dog, and you could hear this music over in the back, over where the river is.
Yeah.
It's like, I think that's a pub. And it sounds like there's someone's got a live band going. It's like, you came back over and told us. And I was like, oh yeah, live band, pub. I'm all there. So we actually went for a walk across the little river, which was hot, to get up to the pub. And there's old mate up there smashing out some tunes. There's a few people around dancing and carrying on. So
it was really cool.
It was just really cool to be in a pub, like an old school pub, have a few beers and just really enjoy the atmosphere. Like, it was really, really cool. So where are we off to now?
Bedrock Caravan Park. And the reason we're going there is because the price is good. It's not really anything directly near it, but it is near an Undara, and the family that we're traveling with have a dog, and dogs can't stay at Undara. So yeah.
Fair enough. It's about 100 and what?
111 or 114 k's or something.
So
only a short day today.
Not a massive day, which is good.
Yeah.
But we'll have another one stay there?
I've got 2 nights there.
2 nights there.
Undara tomorrow.
Woo!
Undara Lava Tubes.
We've just got to, what's the caravan park called? Bedrock Village Caravan Park. Oh my god, I had to think about that. And the lady in the counter is seriously so helpful. Look, yabba dabba doo.
There she is on the bike.
Yeah.
Showing us where to go.
She's taking us to our campsite.
How cool's that?
So she's put us in a really nice spot that apparently has grass, so it's good for our young child, because she knew obviously we had an infant, so that's really cool, with nice shade. We've got power and water because we're doing 2 nights here. It's also closest to the pool, but because there's a few of us and we're here for 2 nights, she's given us both an ensuite each, even though we haven't asked for an ensuite site, so that's really cool.
Bloody hell.
Then she's gone through this big map, so we've got a big map of the area, and she's told us what roads are good, what roads are bad, what the distance times are, what her buses could do, what her buses couldn't do, where the biggest potholes are. So we've got an idea of what to look out for as well. So that's been really helpful. And then they give you this folder as well. So this has information about the park, about where they came from, their maps. It's like everything you could ever ask for this whole area. And she's just super friendly. She's really cool. So I feel good about staying here, and I feel good about the prices as well. It was $80 for 2 nights, so we've got, it's $30, $35 a night for power and water, but we're paying an extra $5 for Jada, and that's it. So that's actually well priced considering, and the place looks really nice. What are you thinking?
How nice is this? I've only been here like 5 seconds and I love it.
It's a really cool park.
The sides here are just, I don't know, they're really cool. We've got heaps of room. Like, look at the grass we got. It's crazy.
I already wish we booked for more than 2 nights. But we've got other stuff booked, so we can't.
Yeah.
But still, it's really cool. I need my sunnies. I can't see, eh? I'm like a squinty mess. I gave Jack my sunnies the other day because I was being such a loving mum, and he destroyed them. So I had to get another pair. That's where I just tend to go through sunnies like it's going out of fashion. I should start buying $5 ones. Checking our levels. So we usually want to be within 1 degree. This one's 2.3. So if you watch and I bring it up, it needs to come up a little bit. So I always use the end of this tile to judge it, and it's always correct then. So we're gonna have to put some levels on the other side.
For anybody asking about the app that we use, we get absolutely smashed by comments and questions about what it is. We'll put the link into the description down the bottom.
See, right here. I'm putting it right there on the screen right now.
Wherever that is.
Right, hang on, there, do it again.
Right here.
Yep, there we go.
So yeah, I know it's a really simple app. It does everything you need to, but yeah, we get so many questions about it. So we'll put it into this episode. It's always going to be there. If you ever forget it, make sure you look at this episode and you can click on that link and download it.
And keep in mind, this is the other question we get, and I didn't know this until people... This is the other question we get, and I didn't know this until people actually asked me about the app. It's available on Apples. It's not available on Android.
Yeah. So that's the only downside to that little app that we have.
If you're an Apple user, you can get it, and the free version does everything you need to do.
Yeah.
If you're on Android, I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys.
And if I hear about something that's going to work for you, I will let you know. But right now, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're nearly level here. This one's off, but that doesn't matter because the jockey wheel can bring that up and down.
When the morning's standing at your door, brighter than all mornings come before. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late. When the day is longer than the night, the road ahead is clear and in the light. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late. Don't be late. When the evening falls across the land and your lover's reaching you the hand, don't be late.
So we're just on our way to go see the caves. We're babyless.
Yeah, no Jack.
Yeah. Paul and Annie, the guys with us, they've looked after him today so that we can come and actually listen and go through the experience. We don't have to wear a carrier. We don't have to worry about him overheating, about him needing to eat, like the 1,000 things you have to carry.
It'll be a long day for him. It's like,
yeah.
like 3 hours in the cave. So.
Yeah, 3-hour tour, and there's lots of stopping to talk about things and storytelling and that, because Paul and Annie have been previously, so told us a couple of things. So I think it's better for Jack that he stays back there and gets to go in the pool. I think that's a good deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually the last tour of the season through this Undara Experiences.
Literally, like the last. Like
Yeah.
once we go in and come out, like even the shops, everything
Yeah.
that's normally open when we go in is going to be closed.
But everything will be shut when you get
Yeah.
back out, like when you've had your tour.
Like we're very lucky to even get this, but
Yeah. So yeah, this is the very last tour, but the other thing that makes it really cool is it's cave tours, and today is the 31st of October. So we're going to be in caves looking at bats and stuff on Halloween. Like,
How cool is that?
yeah,
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
yeah, happy Halloween.
We're
going to see these 190,000-year-old lava tubes today, and they are absolutely magnificent. You're going to love this, folks. But before we get underway, I do have to do something important. The hardest part of the tour, it's make sure you're all here. Probably pronouncing some of your surnames as well. Might go all right, actually. It's not bad from the last thing. If you do hear your surname or something that sounds like it, please let me know that you are here, folks.
So you excited?
Yeah.
Not too sure? Maybe?
I don't know because I don't know what lava walls are. I don't know if they're hot or anything.
No, it's not hot.
It's
It's all,
hot and
it's
red.
rock now. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be really cool. It's different.
Cool kids in the back seat.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to try and imagine what it would have been like on this road back in the day, folks. There would have been horse and carriage coming along here, people on horseback. There would have been even people on foot with a swag over their shoulder, heading out west to seek fortune and glory. This is the original Undara lava stuck on the walls on a tube. Now, you will only find this look of rock inside a tube, not outside anywhere. This is the original Undara lava stuck on the walls, folks. Check this out. Wow. How amazing is this? Now, if you have a good look at this rock, kids, you'll see this rock was melting. It was dripping down the wall, okay, like a candle wax drips. But this was rock. How do you get rock to drip down a wall, right? It was very hot, so lava starts to solidify at 980 degrees Celsius, so you can imagine how hot it was in here when this rock was dribbling down the wall. It actually now looks like melted candle wax stuck on the wall, Dave. It is quite amazing, isn't it? Yeah, again, you won't find this outside anywhere. It is yeah, definitely something you would only find inside a tube.
So to come here, you have to pay for a tour, and a tour guide brings you on the bus, as you've seen. It's really cool. So if you get the chance, 100% come and check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely really, really cool. It's like crazy to even imagine
Just how
what
much
it looks
hot
like.
lava was and everything about it.
It's like mind-boggling. It is crazy.
That could have happened here,
Yeah.
and that it's safe.
The size of the tubes, everything. Like, everything's massive. Very, very cool.
We check out another pool that's on our itinerary. Seriously, they're keeping us sane. And we let the tyres down and get back on the dirt to finally test out if our dust-proofing renos in Cairns have worked. How do you think we went? We stay at Cobbold Village and enjoy the solitude while we wait for our tour of the renowned Cobbold Gorge. This place is spectacular.